Hey, what's up guys, E94 back with another action figure review. Today we are looking at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Captain America Flight Gear Build-A-Figure Wave, the Disney Plus Wave. This is from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show. We have Captain America. This is the last and final figure in this wave. I have reviewed everyone in this wave. We started off with Scarlet Witch from WandaVision, and then we had the White Vision. We had Loki, Bucky, John Walker, U.S. Agent, and then Baron Zemo. And now last but not least, we have Captain America. It's only fitting to leave this one last because the entire wave allows you to build the wing set for this figure. So it was better to do it all in one. So we're going to do Captain America and we're going to do his wing set, Build-A-Figure gear, all in one shot here. There's the front of the package. Here's the side showing an image of Sam Wilson. We have the back side showing the rest of the wave along with a read up at the top that reads, "Donning a brand new suit and wings from Wakanda, Sam Wilson proudly takes on the mantle, ready to unite people as the world's new Captain America." Alright, so here we have it, Sam Wilson Captain America from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier Disney Plus TV show. He comes packed in as so. He does come with his shield, and I guess you can count this as a Build-A-Figure piece or the Build-A-Flight Gear piece, but not really. This is the back piece where his wings would come out of, but closed up. So we got the same piece with another figure, but this has the peg hole there for the stand, I think. This is just a closed up version. So if you don't want him with his wings expanded, you plug it into the back, and that's it. The wings are closed. That's how he is without the wings. Whoops, we're not focused. There you go. That's how he is without the wings expanded out. So you cannot put a shield on his back. The shield he comes with is right here, which is nicely painted, pretty good. He's got the straps, which are, a different color. They're brown with the silver paint on the metal parts. But you cannot put it on his back. You can only put it, in his arm, so he can hold his shield. Pretty good. So there he is with the Captain America shield. Looking pretty dope. So that's basically it for the figure itself. The rest of his wings come with the 6 other figures in this wave. You are forced to buy all 6 to get the wings going, but the entire wave is MCU. The entire wave is Disney Plus. So you gotta be a MCU Disney Plus fan of the shows to even be buying these in the first place. So I think it makes sense to make the wings the Build-A-Figure piece. Yeah, the wings could have been packed in with the figure easily. They're not big. It's not like it's outrageously big like the Vulture wings that we got from the Spider-Man movie. But what else could they have made as the Build-A-Figure here? I don't know. I really don't think there was anything else they could have made as the Build-A-Figure unless they just made another regular size character as a Build-A-Figure. Personally, I will always prefer actual figures as the Build-A-Figure over, flight gear any day, but it doesn't bother me so much in this wave. Anyways, let's take a closer look at our Captain America figure. So there's a look at the torso. Here is the look at the face sculpt, which looks like him. I think that looks pretty good. The goggles or visor is not removable, but you can see they did a translucent plastic where you can see the eyes from within, so that's a very nice touch. I like that. This is a very heavily painted figure. That's one thing I noticed right off the bat. So let's take a look. On the back side, pretty clean, not too bad. We got the little back piece attached. Let's take that off. You can see how it looks like back here. You can kind of see the texture there. The arms are fully painted. Pretty clean for the most part. There are some splotches here and there, like this shoulder on mine. Got some paint chips, got some splotches. Be careful articulating the figure for sure. The shoulder up here looks like it maybe needed another coat of white because I can see some blue underneath. Not anything too bad, but it's noticeable. Got some blue on the white there, so it's a little messy. Could be worse, but I do wish it was cleaner. Going down to the groin and the legs, you can see all the sculpt detail, the texture. And there's the shin guards. Got some red paint on the toes. Again, a little messy. There's the back. Got the little thrusters on the back of his boots. Then here's the back side of the figure one more time. And there's your close look at our Sam Wilson Captain America. Alright, so let's move on to the articulation of the figure. The head sits on a barbell joint right there. He looks up about this high, which is actually pretty good. He looks down about that low, which could be more, but it's pretty good. Left and right, got the head tilts pretty heavily, so that looks good. Arms are going to go forward and back. They go in and out. I was just talking about being careful. So yeah, be careful about paint chipping going in and out. That's about as far as it goes before you get kind of scared about that. And that is pretty thick up here, so it's not going to allow you to go any further anyways. We have a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that are pinless. We have swivel at the wrist with a hinge. We have an ab crunch. You can see that gets, I mean, you're not going to pose them like that, but you don't see any paint from within. Crunches forward pretty heavy, but the whole entire, ab crunch is pretty deep overall. Waist swivel, T-jointed legs kick forward. We have double jointed pinless knees. And then we have the ankles going forward and back. There's a rocker, and that's it. No ankle swivel, no shin swivel at the foot. Pretty much there's your Captain America figure. Let's go ahead and get the flight gear into play here and build it all together. We have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces for the actual wing. And then we have the stand and the base, and then the other stand for the red wing piece right there. So technically we have 12 pieces in total. So here we have our full complete Captain America with the flight gear Build-A-Figure piece attached to the back. So in total it measures out to about 14 inches from one side of the wing tip to the other side of the wing tip. And if you see up here on the top, we have the little red wing attached via that stand that attaches to the back piece, and he is standing just fine without the base and the stand that comes included with, I think Loki came with this, so this is also an option for him, so he can balance and not tip over. There's a peg hole on the back of his pack where you can peg that in like that, and now he can stand even more secure in case you feel like he's gonna tip over. But that's really all the base and stand is meant for. It's not to make him fly in the air or anything. It's not a flight stand. Red wing up top is also nicely painted, so that's cool. Here is a look at it from behind, which also looks pretty darn cool. And you can also see that peg hole in the back where that stand fits, and you can see where the red wing attaches to the corner of that pack. Now these wings are articulated. I'm going to remove red wing for right now. You can see all the hinges on this, so you can fold it in like this, and you can fold it in one more time like that. Same goes for the other one. So you can kind of cover him like he does on the show. Not exactly, of course, but you could probably get something accomplished. And then you can also bend it the other way around if you wish. And then they go kind of like this. But if you do this a lot, it's gonna come loose on his back. You're gonna have to push it in, push the whole entire wing set in to the figure so it doesn't fall off. So if you get him on one knee, you could probably pull something like this off. I didn't really work on it for too long, but you can get him covering himself with his wings and the shield on the top, kind of like he did on the show a little bit. And of course you got to balance him a little bit. But you can get something done if you really spend your time on it. You can accomplish some pretty cool shots with the wings and the shield combination there. And just look at him from another angle where you can kind of see him hiding behind the shield. That could also be a cool little shot if you really work on it. So a lot of, pretty cool poses and displays you can probably do with this Captain America once you get all the wings attached to him. So first up, before I get the other movie figures involved in the comparisons, I'll throw in the comic book version of Sam Wilson Captain America. And you can really see the resemblance here. They really tried to exactly make it look like the comic book. So I like that. I noticed that when I saw the episode, it looked just like the comic book, like it jumped out of the pages. And I really like that they really didn't change the suit much like they normally do with other designs for the MCU. Here he is next to Bucky, the Winter Soldier from this same wave. And here we have him next to John Walker, the US agent version of John Walker. Up next we get Baron Zemo, and then we have Loki. Here's a look at him next to the White Vision from WandaVision, and then next to Scarlet Witch herself from WandaVision. So here's a shot of the entire wave all side by side with the wing gear all put together, and they all look very good. So very nice wave in my opinion. If you're an MCU fan, this is all you. You should be very happy, especially if you enjoyed all of these TV shows. We haven't seen Loki yet, but I'm sure it's going to be just as good as the others. So definitely a nice wave to get. I do suspect that we will get a Series 2 for Disney Plus. Just based off of these seasons that we've seen so far, that's not even counting a season 2 for these shows here, so if that ever happens. But definitely a nice set of figures. I do recommend picking up this wave for sure. Alright guys, and that's going to conclude my review of the Marvel Legends Disney Plus Captain America Flight Gear Build-A-Figure wave of Captain America and the Flight Gear Build-A-Figure set. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, be sure to check out my previous reviews on all of these figures from this wave. Stay tuned for more reviews in future. Leave a like, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and subscribe if you have not done so already. As always everyone, take care and have a great day. Bye.